Zeezzy the King. Like and subscribe. Add me on Facebook, Zach King. Like I said in my video the other day, shout out to all my new subscribers and commenters. I'm still going in, still getting comments, still getting new subscribers. I love y'all all. But this wasn't on my basic schedule what I was going to do today, but by popular request and demand, I'm dropping it. Excuse me. This is my revised and last time I'm ever going to do it, Halloween countdown. Worst to first. Now I'm going to say something real quick to get this out the way. It's 13 movies in this franchise. You know the franchise. You know it. If you know, you know. You hear because you know. I didn't have to watch all damn 13 of these movies to know where my mind at. My mind is made up basically on about 7 of these clear that I didn't have to rewatch. But I rewatched a few that could have been moved up or moved down simply because them are either on the same level or I gotta rewatch them to see how much it is. Because sometimes, like I said, if I'm binging, I'll skip over some of these. Like I said, when I do the Freddy Nightmare on Elm Street, I skip past 2. Freddy don't come to parties. Another topic for another day. I revised this countdown and my rant, people loved it. It was great. But they might be damn disappointed this time because this ain't finna be all ranty and going crazy. This is strictly facts. And after rewatching a few of these, this shit get ugly. You know the synopsis, you know Michael Myers, you know the shape, you know the Thorn trilogy, you know all the timelines. So let's get to it. Without further ado, Zeezzy the King. This is the final time I'm ever touching Michael Myers. Now, if y'all want me to review these particular movies, 1 or 2 or Resurrection, whatever it may be, like and subscribe and comment, and I don't care if Halloween almost over in 2 weeks. This is a horror channel. That's my job. I will review every last one of these movies. Not back to back until I'm done, but once a week I'll give you one, or I'll give you 2 or 3 a week, whatever you want. Just like and subscribe and let me know how you want to do it. But like I said, some of these I had to rewatch and watch again, and some I didn't. And I did a big spiel about Resurrection and all of that. And because I said on my last review about this, that's last. I don't care what come out after this. And at that time, I did my video in 2021. We only had Halloween 2018. When I did that video, with crazily, I should have waited. Because Halloween Kills came out like a week or 2 later. So if I'd have waited a week or 2 to do that video, I would have been able to add that into that particular countdown. But I'm glad I didn't, because that puts 2 extra movies into this particular ranking. And stop stalling. Number 13. I was doing this all night, smoking and trying to have a little shot. Because you gotta play a damn drinking game watching these. 13, I'm sorry. All that shit I said the other day is still factual. I stand by it. But after watching Rob Zombie 2, they both zeros. We got number 13 is a tie. Halloween Ends and Rob Zombie's The Hobo Michael Myers. Now, only thing redeeming about Halloween Ends, it's modern. It looked good. The cinematography, all of that stuff is on point. Rob Zombie's look dirty, dingy, and it's no redeeming qualities. The horse bullshit, like, yeah, watching both of them, it's like you gotta pay me to do that again. That was a hard watch. Them both have no redeeming qualities. They both zeros to me. Tied at 13. Halloween Ends and Rob Zombie's the second. I ain't gonna say Halloween 2, Halloween 7, Halloween 8. I'm calling these what the hell I wanna call them. Moving on. At the number 11 spot, don't get this shit fucked up like this is a classic because I said the first 30 minutes great. We got Halloween Resurrection. I said this and I ain't finna get back into it. The first 30 minutes, I still stand by that. It's brilliant. Everything. The psychopath killer who knew about everything, the exposition, all of that. I feel all of that. And when I was watching this, I was thinking, God damn, this shit trash. How am I gonna make this funny or some kind of joke when I'm having a hard time watching it? I'm pissed. So That's number 11. It's still a bad movie to me, but it's a 1. Moving on. Number 10 spot, we got Season of the Witch. I don't call this Halloween 3. Season of the Witch. And I'm going to tell you why. If this never was, I don't care if Malika Akkad or Malika Akkad's father died in a terrorist attack. R.I.P. Sorry that happened to him. But if the Akkad family just said, we got the Halloween franchise, but we finna start another franchise, the Season of the Witch franchise, this would be an iconic classic movie to me. This is 10, not because of the bad quality, but it's 10 because you in the Michael Myers franchise. You can't do that to me. Season of the Witch, number 10. Number 9, this is one of my least favorite storylines and timelines. I got Halloween Kills at number 9, and I'm going to tell you why. Halloween Kills got some good ass scenes. Like, for only thing that take me out of it is the fact that he old and he shouldn't be supernatural with the Thorn trilogy, not part of this. But when they beat his ass in the middle of the street and he got to regenerate and he just start stabbing niggas in the eyes and the throats, taking gunshots, like, that's what I love to see. Because I'm thinking in my mind, he going after babysitters and kids and stuff. He ain't going after kids. But, you know, babysitters, people by themselves, lone people, a cop here or there. Why can't everybody just say, we sticking together on Halloween and jump this nigga? They did that, and it was smart. But you can't stop the shape. I take that back. He ain't the shape. He's just a human. But I also like the firefighter scene when he escaped from the first one. If Halloween 2018 would have ended with that, no trying to make more money, not trying to make a trilogy or quadruple, I think that would have even been a classic to me. Because if ended in a way that you could say, I'm going to get to that when I get to it. But yeah, Halloween Kills. Now we get to what I was finna get into. I was getting into it because I knew it was number 8. 2018. And I'm going to continue my point. If this would have ended like that, then it'd have been like, we thirsty for another one. I don't care if it's next year or 2 years. Like, don't plan a trilogy out like y'all had some Avengers mind. I mean, Marvel didn't even, well, Marvel did have that plan from the jump, but that don't mean it was going to work. Y'all should have played it safe. You know what I'm saying? Because if it would have ended like that with the Laurie Strode throwing the fire down there, her daughter and granddaughter alive, the shape looking up like he didn't give a fuck about the fire. For one, he a human. He would have reacted to that. I don't give a fuck if he don't talk or not. Burning heat make humans respond. But it would have ended in a way where it's like, I know she had the house booby trapped like Jigsaw, but this the damn shape. It's some way he figured his way to get out that burning basement. So your mind would be open and thirsty for another one. And then they give us kills right away. It was a good movie though, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna give it a rankings yet in case y'all want me to review it, but I don't got no problem with 2018. Only thing I didn't like was the old Mike. But once he put the mask on, he magically became the shape, which they said in the order or directors and Jamie Lee Curtis, he supposed to be just an old man. So why has he got shape mentality? Moving on. Number 7. I said this in my last review a year ago, Paul Rudd eat a dick. I didn't mean Paul Rudd, the actor. I meant his creepy Tommy Doyle. Like, he wouldn't have grown up all creepy and stalkery. He would have grown up very weary and, you know what I'm saying, PSD like Laurie Strode, you know what I'm saying? But he wouldn't have been all creeping through the windows and finding babies and just weird. Like, he a protagonist that you don't root against or hate or dislike, but he kind of weird and creepy. If he, you know what I'm saying, the main character, you got to have a female to combat him, that he protecting. And one thing I did say in my last review that I'm going to repeat, the mask on point in this, Mike on point in this, and besides the originals, this movie is pretty damn scary to me. I ain't finna cap. Moving on. Number 6, we got Halloween 5. I told y'all how I feel about Danielle Harris as Jamie. I'm not in love with her like that, but I'm in love with the Thorn trilogy, unlike most people. Because to me, that's the best timeline. Because it has 1 and 2 part of it, which are the best. And It has a connection. The fan base is split 50-50. Either you want the connection or you want the shape to just kill motherfuckers. If it's that case, then he wouldn't be chasing after people he can't catch. So I like the connection of that's his niece. Now when they take the mask off and shit and he shed a tear, what are y'all doing? Got Michael Myers crying like a bitch. That's why this ain't higher. Other than that, the movie great to me. And I'll give this a blank if I was rating it, but I ain't doing it till I review it. Number 5, this is really finna be divisive. Cause I don't give a damn. I swear to God, when I saw this movie, I loved it. Rob Zombie 1. This to me reminds me of Freddy Krueger 6. People hate it, but it gave Freddy Krueger, I'm just talking about Freddy, I don't care, I love Freddy. Part 6 is jokey, campy bullshit, but it gave Freddy more lore. You saw he was the Springwood slasher. He had a wife, a daughter, kinda odd because he has an eyeball, but it showed you how, like, exposition in a visual way. That's how this did. Now, if this was Carpenter and them, Haddonfield, I don't know if this is Illinois or Ohio. I always get that confused because all slashers from Illinois or Ohio, it seemed like. Anyways, if better writers would have had Haddonfield as a suburb, making Laurie not all cussy and, you know what I'm saying, doing a jerkin with the donut at the breakfast table, like the bullshit Rob Zombie, that's how he is, a rock and roll, devilistic type of motherfucker. But I like the backstory of Michael. You see in school, he kinda he get bullied, his mom a stripper, you seeing they ain't take him to go to trick-or-treating, his sister like, fuck you nigga, you too big to go trick-or-treating, nigga, go by yourself. She go up there and get fucked. Her boyfriend is the one who actually presented the mask. Like, I like the broken home prequel aspect because all serial killers don't necessarily have a bad life. Some come from a moderate life. But most evil, most criminals, most thugs come from bad backgrounds. So I always said in my mind, we know what the shape was basically when he killed Judith and then he went to the institution. But can we explore, he went to school before he killed Judith at some point. Can we explore how he interacted before he became a mute? I don't compare nobody to Donald Pleasant, R.I.P. But I even like the Loomis. You got to see Loomis. Everything we say from Loomis, we know it. But this movie shows you why Loomis feel the way Loomis feel. He been with Mike for a long ass time. He used to do interviews with Mike. Mike was actually talking. He trying to like, am I gonna get to go home? Loomis like, no, fam, you know what the fuck you did? You act like you don't know what happened. He start putting the masks on, making masks. His mom come visit him, give him a picture of his baby sister, Lori. Then when he realized, fam, you not getting out, he just said, fuck it. He shut down, stopped talking. I swear to God, this movie is great. But it's only 5 because the next 4, to me, in my opinion, that's one thing I gotta say about Halloween that people got fucked up. Don't never think I don't like Michael Myers. I don't like my villains mute. But if they are mute, I want them like Mike. I'm not big on Jason in the background. I love Michael Myers way more. Leatherface, a mute and stupid, and his family control him. He ain't fucking with Mike. But I like him more personally. But I wouldn't put him over Mike. H2O is a classic. I don't care about the 4 different masks, the CG, the lack of kills. The way Lori was stabbing him with the knives, she's shooting them. LL Cool J, you know what I'm saying? He in the movie telling jokes here and there. I'm talking about she throw him over the balcony. Like, she don't have no fear. I mean, she's scared of him far as he a fucking shape. But she feel like, nigga, tonight I'ma die or you gon' die. The cut head off is how the franchise could have ended. Like if Saw 3 would have ended with Jigsaw dying, that could have been the end of the franchise and I would have been satisfied. I'm just glad it wasn't. Same with Michael. Another thing I gotta say about Michael Myers, unlike Freddy, Michael Myers, in my opinion, even though I love Freddy more, he got the most classics. Looking at this countdown, he got 5 classics to me. And these are the 5 that I feel like is classics. My top 5 are all classics. Everybody else might have different classics or what they feel a classic. But I feel like At least these next three are universally known as Halloween classics. Coming in at number 3, we got the introduction of Danielle Harris' character. She killed it in Hatchet. She's a, you know what I'm saying, a scream princess. I just seen a picture on the internet with Tina Gray, Nancy, her, and Laurie Strode, Jamie Lee Curtis. 4 final girl goats, Mount Rushmore. Them are bad bitches. And it start with this. At 4, her as the niece. I'm talking about she make you feel like, Mike, please don't kill this damn little girl. Her screaming on point. Her innocence on point. Like, I want you to love me. Not like a foster sister, but a real sister. Her mom and dad just died. Like, the backstory, she get the costume like Mike. Like, Mike mask really kinda iffy, is passable to me. But Mike has no fucking chill in this. And it's when a cop was like, I don't give a fuck. No Michael Myers die. We ain't doing that. I'm talking about they shooting him a lot. I'm talking about the hillbillies through the town, they chasing him, the cops join them, bracket involved, they rah, rah, rah. It's a shootout. And then when he fall down the tunnel, they drop a motherfucking TNT stick of dynamite. Some Looney Tune ass dynamite. Blow his goofy ass up. We thinking it's over until the next movie comes out. No, he slid down the shaft and got into the river. But this was even a definitive end where I would have been like, damn, they killed it. Classic, iconic, nothing to say. Fuck all that bullshit. This a damn 10. Number 2. We got the OGs. You know what it is. Number 2, Halloween. I always said this. You see that? You probably don't. That's goosebumps. Movies don't give me fucking goosebumps often. When Loomis, he always confused. I shot him 6 times. Next time, I shot him 7 times. Which one is it? Anyway, I don't care about that. When Loomis goes up to the balcony, the motherfucking shape is gone. All of us don't know why he after Lori, why he killing these babysitters. We get the exposition throughout the movie from Loomis, the darkest eyes. My eyes looking dark right now. I'm high, but I don't give a fuck. This shit right here made you think. I'm glad this ain't niggas like this in my neighborhood. I lived in bad neighborhoods in my life. It's street niggas. They ain't the fucking shape. Like, fam, you don't realize the kind of spirit and power he got. And to the Thorn trilogy acknowledges it. But Loomis was so fucking like, this nigga, what can we do? The shape gets up. He get right to business. He go in the house, steal the butcher knife, and then he even got some hand movements with the knife. How he twirling it. Cool ass, like, karate shit. Like, they said Freddy amping it up, Jason amping it up, niggas trying to take our spot as the GOAT. I'm the icon, I came first. We gotta make the gore go up. Mike, like I said, he going through glass doors. He picking nurses up, one arm with scalpels. He drowning motherfuckers in, like Freddy, calm down. Jason copied off of him with the Jason X kill with the cryo. Michael did it first. I think Jason's was better, but Mike drowned the bitch in the hot tub. And they say that water was really cold if you watch the documentaries about it. Anyways, he going through the hospital, and Carpenter and them said he dead. Akkad and them said, no, fuck he not. Shoot him in the eye. Bow, bow. Loomis blowing him up. Like, that is another definitive end of the shape. Probably better than part 4. Partly better than H2O. Cutting the head off and retconning it. You blew this nigga up. But he's the shape. He ain't gonna die. And without further ado, no drum roll. You done seen the countdown. You done seen the list. This sparked the franchise. This spawned the franchise. This make it where we might get Halloween. It's 2022. We might get a new one in 2042, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. It's always going to be a bloodlust in the field for Michael, and I'm one of them. Don't let my rant get that shit fucked up. I love the shape. Halloween 1 One of the most iconic movies ever. Fuck horror. Movies. I put this up like this should have been getting the Oscar, like Silence of the Lamb or something. Hannibal. Like, everything about this movie, it's not cut you in the stomach and your guts flew out, you know what I'm saying? Cut your head off and your neck squirting out blood. I mean, Savini and them, I don't even know if they was on this, but they didn't have to be like Walking Dead or, you know what I'm saying, Evil Dead type movies. This ain't a bloodlust movie. And then the iconic Undertaker lift up was created. The iconic stab to the wall. Some of his signature moves was created. The outfit, the jumpsuit, the mask, the butcher knife. The head nod when he killed a dude. The strangulation to put the bitch in when he coming as a ghost. Driving. The Thorn trilogy taught him how to drive. So that's relevant. The stalking. I'm telling you. The Shape. Number 1. I stand by this countdown. It'll never be done again. Zeezzy the King. Like and subscribe. Add me on Facebook, Zach King. And I'm out.